Mr. Suraj, and with me, one of my student from the Singapore-based university. He is here, and he wanted to share his valuable feedbacks. Hello, hi there. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. So, my personal information, I'm a second year computer science student. I'm studying at NTU, Nanyang Technological University in Singapore.
Mhm,
So I'm in my first semester of my second year, and I take three classes. The first is linear algebra. The second
mhm,
is algorithm design and analysis, and the third is computer architecture, right?
mhm,
So
mhm.
yeah, you want my personal feedback first, or you have some questions for me?
Yeah. So basically, from when you are taking the classes with me and my colleagues, basically.
Oh, when I think it's been a little bit close to a year now. I
Yes.
think maybe a little bit shorter. I started, I think, with math mostly, and then I've taken on algorithm design and computer architecture later on.
Okay, okay, great. Then now one more question is like, how exactly we have been conducting these classes?
How, as in like the quality or the medium?
Yeah, medium quality, you can tell.
Okay,
What?
classes have been conducted online.
Uh-huh.
So, over Zoom call, and then usually we use like a shared whiteboard so that I
Hmm,
can see the teacher's notes and all that. And usually the teacher also sends me the notes afterwards. Then, as for the quality, so far I'm very happy. I think like particularly with maths for me, because it's always been a very challenging subject. So the
yes.
teachers are very good at, I think, explaining things to me in a way that I can understand, as
Yeah.
well as like sort of, using the content that I provide, because obviously I have to provide the syllabus and my lecture notes, but also like sort of not just sticking to that, but like, if I don't understand something from my lecture notes, then the teachers
Mm-hmm.
can explain it to me in another way that I can understand. So that's quite
Mm-hmm.
helpful.
Exactly, exactly. That's true. And then, like about one more thing, the teacher's preparations and the accessories he's having, like a digital pen and pad, so that online teaching is easy, right?
Mhm. Yeah, that's quite helpful. I think preparation wise, like, because when I provide the content, and the teachers are always like very up to date on it, so that's good. And then I think like, me being able to see what the teacher's writing is quite helpful, because there are things like diagrams and drawings that are quite useful.
Here, I wanted to like ask you one more question about
Uh,
the schedule and the class timings and how we are following that on whether we are on the time or not.
So yeah, I found it to be very flexible, and that's one thing I appreciate. As a college student, my timing is quite like hectic, not just because of school, but I have other extracurriculars and all that. And I may fall sick or whatever. So found the service to be quite like flexible. And then also like with the planning of the lesson, it's quite helpful because there's like a time difference, right? So it's like very easy to have the intermediary, like I give my time, and then the teacher may have a different like time zone, but then they give their time, and it's very easy to schedule the class between that.
Exactly, that is true. Yeah. And then one more question I wanted to ask you from the student's point of view, why
Mm.
exactly you are learning these subjects, and then why exactly you found the importance of taking the online tutoring and taking some more help from the experts, basically.
I mean, okay, why am I learning this subject? It's part of my core curriculum, right? So I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I
Okay.
the benefit of online tutoring I found was, one, having somebody who knows it to explain it to me is very
Mm-hmm.
valuable, rather than, let's say, I have to like spend 30 minutes looking up on different textbooks or on the web for an
Okay.
answer. I have someone right next to me who's able to respond to my questions. And the third thing
Mm-hmm.
is, I found that having someone there who's sort of guiding you, keeping you on time, is quite
Mm-hmm.
helpful.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Zayed, for your response. Thank you. Have a nice day.